So I wasn't there in 2016 for Forza Horizon 3, and the insane part is, dude, playing these games backwards, I can only really imagine, like, how each game probably felt when they did end up releasing, or, like, the hype that was really built around them for when they did end up coming out and stuff. And the funny part is, a lot of people were telling me things about Forza Horizon 3. I had friends saying, dude, you're gonna love this game. I promise you're gonna love the map. You're gonna love everything about it. I'm like, all right, sure, dude. Yeah, I'm kind of just playing 5 and going through 4 and stuff. I'm like, all right, well, I'll try 3 eventually. I'll go through the old Forza games and try them out. And the crazy part is, dude, it is true. Like, I actually get it now on why so many people love Forza Horizon 3. It is kind of insane, man. Like, things I noticed right off the bat, though, is the festival atmosphere of Forza Horizon 3. Now, before you say anything, you can make fun of me if you want here, and we all do know a lot of racing games nowadays tend to be more festival-y. Am I right on that? I feel like Forza Horizon 3 really captured the festival feeling, man. Like, okay, this might sound kind of dumb. I'm not saying Forza Horizon 4 wasn't festival-y, but I do feel like with the way all the festival sites felt and how Forza Horizon 3 felt, like you're obviously the boss and stuff like that, it kind of had the feeling of, okay, well, I am in a festival, right? And I really do wonder how Forza Horizon 6 will do it. That was something I was thinking about. Like, I understood what they were capturing in this game. I wonder what they will try to capture in the next one. I also, speaking of the entire festival thing, I did talk about how the NPCs and a lot of, like, the entire festival design of the areas had people and NPCs literally everywhere, which is something I also really liked about it. Man, it kind of made it feel alive, kind of like how the world will end up having animals and stuff. Like, little details like that probably really do capture moments many players are looking for. Some of the other things I was not expecting from a game in 2016, and honestly, guys, I've said this before, dude, but Forza Horizon 3, even on the Xbox One, looks really good. I can only imagine how this game looks on the Series X, which I will end up finding that out in a few months when I end up getting a Series X in time for Forza Horizon 6. So I'm wondering how this game will look on there, dude. The way the clouds are, the way the entire sky is designed, the overall coloring of the atmosphere, and seeing the mountains in the background and the city, and all that crazy stuff, dude. It really makes me go, no, I'm amazed this game actually came out when it did, dude. It's honestly pretty dang surprising. And speaking of the overall map design, one thing I also understood now playing this game now, compared to 2016, is the way they had the events set up around the map and stuff like that, dude. I like how, in a way, it was kind of, I guess you could say it was mildly slower paced. Like, you did have to go through and do the events in every single festival site, right? Like, you weren't just thrown in there and you have every single thing unlocked first, right? You had to go through each festival site, level those up, gain fans and stuff, unlock upgrades for that festival site. Eventually, you can upgrade other festival sites by progressing through the game and stuff. That was something I really liked. And one thing I was noticing, guys, about myself in Forza Horizon 3, which I was a bit confused on. Like, you guys know in a lot of racing games, players are probably like try to fast travel to the races and, get through everything as quickly as possible, right? For me in Forza Horizon 3, man, I kind of drove to everything. And I don't know why. I literally drove to everything, dude. Like, if there was a race I had to go to, I would drive it. If it was like 10 miles away, I would do it anyway. If it was in a different part of the map, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna drive over there instead of, just fast traveling closer to it. Let me go drive to it. Let me get that entire, like, feeling and stuff from it. And that was really fun to me. I really like the fact that driving to everything like that, then having the fans tied to the progression of the game. And the weird part with that is, almost to me, though, it felt like it was an intentional design. And it was a good one, too. Like, I like the way they did actually have the feeling of, okay, well, not everything is thrown at you. You still have to kind of, go through the entire game and progress, get followers and get better, level up the entire festivals and stuff like that to get more events and more things unlocked. And you actually had to really grow in the game, dude. And that was something people talked to me about. Like, a lot of people actually said to me, hey, Blocked, if you like Forza Horizon 5, that game obviously doesn't have a ton of progression overall structure to it. Forza Horizon 4 is okay, but still, not as good. Forza Horizon 3, everyone did end up saying had a really good overall structure progression to it, right? And that was something I was like, oh, okay, sure it does. But I get it now playing this game in 2026, which is kind of wild how I just said 2026, as this game is pretty much coming up to being even older than it was now. What is it? 9, 10 years almost. And even saying that out loud, dude, sounds kind of weird. Like, when I first started playing Forza Horizon 3 a bit, and I honestly, like, if you were to just jump on this game as a new player and stuff like that. Even for me, guys, I would not even realize this game came out in 2016, man. Like, it looks and runs that good. Even on the old gen console of Xbox One, obviously back in 2016, that console was still fairly new back then. They had other editions of the Xbox One and different things like that. If you guys are wondering, I'm actually playing on a base Xbox One, so I don't have the upgraded one right at the moment. I'm obviously planning on getting a Series X, so I was like, you know what? I'm not going to get an upgraded Xbox One. I might as well go get the Series X and stuff like that. That way I could play the game on higher frames and check it out, see how it runs, and then eventually, play 6 and all that stuff. But even on the last gen console, dude, I was like, I still want to go and experience Forza Horizon 3 because I'm playing 5, I'm playing 4. Let me go back and play all of these now and kind of understand what this franchise did and stuff like that. And it really is insane, man. Like, I do like the way the entire world in this game is designed. Some people might say the map is obviously smaller. I wonder, guys, let me know in the comments. Is Forza Horizon 4 bigger than 3? I was trying to find some stuff on Reddit about that, dude, and I was kind of having issues finding a definitive answer. I think Forza Horizon 4 is slightly bigger than 3, but I actually might have to talk about this in another video because the overall, like, huge map, empty map, or, like, having the biggest map is what everyone really wants, but having things to do in the said map is, obviously important. And I think what they did end up doing with, like, the overall design of Forza Horizon 3, man, as I said before, it really does feel intentional in a way. Like, the way they have the overall setup of getting your festival built up, going through the game, getting better cars. I never really felt like the game was trying to just hand me supercars or go, oh, here, dude, here's more cars for you and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, the game was like, oh, so you're going to need this car for these races, bro, and you don't have the money for them, so get in there and start racing. You know what I mean? And I was like, okay, okay. I'm starting to really get this now on why people said the things they did about Forza Horizon 3. And you know what, though? Maybe that was probably the better way to look at it, though, because a lot of this stuff really kind of stood out to me right away when I started playing this game, as everyone did end up warning me or, letting me know about certain things about Forza Horizon. And again, I'm like, okay, sure, bro. But now playing this game all the way in 2026, end of 2025 as I was playing then as well, kind of progressing through the game. And then that's kind of the crazy part, though, is it really did help me understand why people feel this way about Forza Horizon 3, dude. Like, I noticed a lot of this stuff right away when I played this game. You guys probably saw a lot of my other videos and stuff like that, dude, but even back then when I was kind of early on, I was still playing Forza. I'm like, okay, this is cool, but now after putting a good amount of time into the game, dude, I honestly really do get it now. Forza Horizon 3 truly is a gem. I'm loving it as a brand new Forza player, dude. I would highly recommend this game. Like, I'm not even kidding. To anybody that actually wants to play it and stuff like that, I definitely would. And at this point, you know what? I kind of understand the nostalgia now, and I haven't even, like, felt that yet. But you know what, though? That kind of came later, man, and that did end up coming in a specific moment, and it kind of clicked for me. Stay tuned for that video.